Hi, my name is Ronnie Cruz. After almost 2 decades as a career network marketer, I realized that despite continual work on my personal and professional development, that I had hit a massive brick wall. So I took a deep and honest look at myself, top to bottom, hoping to find answers, and my search led me to one conclusion. The definitions I held of my business, of my world, of my life were the very things holding me back. If I wanted to change, if I wanted to grow beyond my current circumstances, I had to wipe the slate clean and redefine. This show is dedicated to helping you identify the belief systems, the mindsets, the very definitions that have held you back, and then help you break through those limitations to finally create the life you've been working so hard to achieve. Welcome to the Redefine Podcast. All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk about desperate times requiring desperate measures. And whether or not that's true. I don't think they are. But before I get into that, for those of you watching the video version of this, you'll notice that I am back in the US. I'm back in the States. I'm here at my parents' house in my little corner nook. If you're listening to this on the podcast, that means there's going to be a lot of background noise. There's going to be a lot of dogs running, maybe my nephew. You'll hear lots of stuff. So it's an uncontrolled environment, which, by the way, thank you for putting up with that in the episodes that were recorded down in Cancun. I was down in Cancun for a week, and I recorded a handful of episodes. And so that obviously you heard all the background noise that resulted from those episodes. That said, let's just really get into it. Desperate times requiring desperate measures. Desperate times, I'm not going to deny that it's happening right now, right? Whether you're in network marketing or not, people are struggling financially. Businesses are struggling financially. If you're in network marketing, the corporate side of network marketing is definitely struggling. The field side of network marketing is definitely struggling across the board. I mean, you have your one-offs here and there that seem to be doing well, but until you actually dig into the financials of a specific company, you'll see that, yeah, everybody's hurting. So I get it. It is kind of desperate times. However, do these desperate times require desperate measures? And is the question that binary? The answer is no for me. It's really a matter of whether or not you choose it to require desperate measures, right? I've seen network marketers continue to make bad decisions in the last 6 to 12 to 18 months, and again, I understand that the checks are getting lower and that we all need to make money and we all need to put food on our table. However, desperate measures are never required if you have the skill sets to weather these storms, right? If you knew how to batten down the hatches, or like whatever sailing metaphor you can put in there, desperate measures are never required. They're never required. The narrowness of the network marketing skill sets, the narrowness of the strategies that we have historically taught in this profession has created the need for desperate measures. It's as simple as that. And what I'm telling you right now, and this is why I'm doing this class this Saturday, right? I forget to mention this on the show, but I am teaching a seminar on Saturday, April 1st, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll talk more about that in just a second. Because I'm teaching this course because there's a need for it. There's a need for it. We're in the situation because of ourselves. We've shot our own selves in the foot. Like network marketing, we've thought that we've been insulated and separate from everything that's happening in the economy. And now that the economy is catching up with us, now that all these conditions that's happening with the influencer economy and the social media economy and all that stuff, the gig economy, everything is coming to a head. The post-pandemic economy, we have not adapted whatsoever. And that is our own fault. That is absolutely 100% our own fault. And that's why we're relying, by and large, like everything I'm seeing right now in the network marketing profession, we are relying on desperate measures. we haven't been able to adapt. We haven't been able to adapt, and we're relying on desperate measures because we have given ourselves a very, 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 very narrow set of skill sets. What's the answer? The answer, okay, for some might be desperate measures, right? I get it. I understand. You got to put food on the table. This is fine. It's fine. And you put food on the table with the skill sets that you have. I mean, this is not a criticism of what people are doing. This is just mapping it, like really just exposing and telling you all exactly what's happening. We got to put food on the table the way we can put food on the table with the skill sets that we have. So I get it. That requires desperate measures. But if you expanded your skill sets beyond what we've been taught, beyond what we've been told, beyond all the stuff that we're just holding on to for no reason whatsoever, other than this is just how it's been done, then we open ourselves up to not having to worry about desperate measures whatsoever. And we would be able to, if we wanted to, quote unquote pivot, because that fucking word gets used all the time in our profession, but who really is pivoting? But we could, if we wanted to, but we haven't, right? I'm talking myself in circles. We could pivot if we wanted to. And there's only like a small 0.001% of the people in the profession that are actually pivoting. We could pivot if we wanted to, and not have to resort to desperate measures. What does that require? Well, just learning more skill sets. Like learning more skill sets that are relevant to what's going on in the marketplace right now. Why aren't we doing it? Narrow-sightedness. It's as simple as that. Not using your creative facilities, not using your critical thinking. It's really that simple. Not putting enough effort using your own critical thinking facilities, that you have to rely on your existing patterns of thought and your existing skill sets, I don't know, to create desperate measures, right? I don't know if this makes sense to you, for those of you who are hearing it, but it just absolutely baffles me for people who claim to be entrepreneurs, for a profession that claim to do things differently, that claim to be woken up from the matrix. Continue to use the same old ways, the same old tired and outdated thinking, right? If you're a real entrepreneur, if you're a real business person, you got to use your critical thinking. Critical thinking will allow you to never have to resort to desperate measures. It's that simple. Desperate times, I understand. They are upon us. And that's why I do what I do. But you will never, if you use your critical thinking, have to rely on desperate measure. That's my message for you today. Whether it makes sense or not, you should join the seminar this Saturday, April 1st, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Register at ronniecruz.com/seminar. I'll leave the link in the show notes of this episode. It's going to be in the description of the video version. You got to register. I'm a little fired up, and I'm glad actually this happened the week leading into the actual seminar, because I'm going to give you guys everything that I can give you guys at this seminar. It's absolutely free. You got nothing to lose, and this is going to change the game in network marketing. This is going to change the game in network marketing. I guarantee you that. So you're not going to want to miss it. It's game time. It's do or die time in network marketing. And so, yeah, you're going to want to start doing things differently. Come to the seminar. It's virtual. It's free. It's happening this Saturday. ronniecruz.com/seminar. Register. I'll see you this Saturday. That's going to be it for today. More for me tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe.